Morning, and well, yeah, it's just Eastern, so it's breakfast time. It's time for our next guest. We have traveled all over the world in the past weeks, visiting Madrid, going then to St. Petersburg, then to New Jersey, afterwards to Poland, then we moved to France, and well, now we are moving to Indonesia, to the other part of the world as well. We are having one special guest that we will be introduced soon. So just let me one quick see if our guest is joining. Oh yes, she's connecting. So we will invite our new guest, Azizah British. So we will talk about languages. Let's go to see. He is now entering. We are entering. Yes, that's correct. And we have Azizah.
Okay.
Hello, Azizah. How are you? Good morning. Oh, no,
Hello,
afternoon.
good morning
Afternoon.
too. It's okay. Good
Yes,
morning as well.
yes. Azizah British. She is connecting from Jakarta, Indonesia. So what time do you have there? It's 4 o'clock, 4:30, right?
Yes, it's 4:30 p.m. In the afternoon.
That's great, fantastic, Azizah. I'm very glad to see you today in this session of breakfast time. And well, here in Poland is 11 o'clock in the morning. That's
Mm,
why we are in breakfast time in this case.
okay.
And well, Azizah, thank you once again. As a matter of introduction, I always ask every guest. Uh, who is the guest that we are having today? And I would like to start with the same question. So, who is Azizah British? Can you tell us?
Okay, thank you so much, Gerardum, for the opportunity and also chances. But first of all, I would like to say hello, everyone. Okay, so actually, Azizah is definitely a name only as the ordinary person who really interested in public speaking. At first, I really love public speaking or learning English language since I was in probably at the third grade, early in my elementary school, and I tried to learn myself because at that time English is quite a bit expensive, and I cannot afford it to taking any kind of course to support my English. So I just learning from my English textbook that I got it from a school. And then I also, sometimes there's a cursor who also provide a free for at least like 1 or 2 months first before you join. And then I just joined for the free session as well without paying a membership fee on the next month. Yeah, because I want to learn it so desperately because at that time I was inspired from there's a newcaster, an anchor, and she was
Yes.
so much really enormous and so beautiful, amazing with her English. Because at that moment, if I'm not mistaken, she was interviewing someone in White House. At that time, if I'm not mistaken, it was a Bill Clinton, the president of Bill Clinton. And then it was, oh my God, I want to be like her. I want to improve my English like her. So and that's why I learned the English myself. And it turns out I took a college and I joined English club there. And I
Mm-hmm.
was my college was much one English club, and therefore I like to join and active as the member there. And also, the funny thing is I'm not took the broadcasting, majoring broadcasting that moment because I was in vocational high school and took an accounting or finance. So at least, okay, so I don't have to take a major in broadcasting. Well, at least I can do both, right? So that's why I really active in Merch One English Club. And then after I finish my college, I go to work. And since I feel so much desperate because I want to have an English partner. It seems that, sometimes in Indonesia, quite a bit weird if, you speak English while you eat, ordinary food, but you try to, especially I'm focusing in British accent. And I'm a fan of Harry Potter. And of course,
Oh,
quite a bit challenging. quite a bit challenged with all of the environment there. But yeah, and at first snaps, I would join in Brit Zone, a free English community at that time, and the Brit Zones introduced me to Toastmaster. And of course, in Toastmaster, I can learn more because they have a pathways, the curriculums, it helps me more grow. And that is actually make me think, oh, okay, I just do my best. And it turns out there's a more opportunity came to me. And the first year I joined in February 2020 because my office, chartered HSBC Indonesia Toastmaster Club at that moment. And I just jumped in and joined a contest from the, because I'm still new, so there are no a contest, go to the area level. And also after the area level, it go to the division level, of which I won all of the category, tabletop, international speech evaluation, which is amazing because I just jumped into the Toastmaster. I'm quite a bit new. And then I go to the next round at the district level as a table topic nominees, but unfortunately I cannot go to the next round. But the funny thing is, one of the senior there, the district officer or the district leaders, he was waiting for me after the announcement if I win the district competitions, a speech contest or not, because he wants me to offer an area director. So basically, okay, I've been questioned. Did you wait me to fail? So the kind of thoughts having in mind, and after I got an offer, it seems that okay, because you don't have to ask or begging. So I think this is really a rare and also a good opportunity for me because you're not just learning a good public speaker, but also you're also learning the leadership skills, which is also it's really amazing and also great. And after that, just like about like last month, I got an offer back again, and I got a nominee as a division director, and of course I accepted. And it turns out I got elected. It just like a couple of weeks ago, I got the announcement. Oh wow, it's such an amazing. It's quite a bit fast journey, but yeah,
too many offers lately.
Yeah, and therefore I think okay. So I think I need to manage all of the meetings and also the knowledge as well because it's really quite a new thing for me because it's quite a bit fast and then you now in a district leadership or district leader. So I'm trying to catch up all of the things as much as possible. I think that is Azizah, British.
Azizah, and well, actually, because I was checking within your Instagram because you mentioned that I saw the words culture, photography, traveling, story, dream. How you can tell us about it because it's you like the culture part, photography. You are also taking photography. You are traveling around all over the place, the world. Story, dreams. Can you tell us more about these points that I was actually okay. Let's go to talk about.
Okay, so basically, I really adore of taking pictures, but maybe I'm still learning because probably I would just say myself as an amateur because I like to take a picture, no matter where I was or where it was. Maybe a simple capture from a flower because I knew that each frame that we made and we posted, it could be an inspiration for other people. Right, so photography is a kind of a hidden. I'm not saying I'm really good at it, but it's really quite interesting. And there's also an experience. One of my friends, he wants me to take a picture of him, and it turns out it was really good. And he said, "Wow, Z, you are really amazing in taking this kind of angles." So, I took a lot of angle actually, or almost like 100 shots. And there's a certain of point that wow, it seems that it's amazing. Okay, so in that kind of way, after I got a feedback from my friend, it seems that okay, so photography is one of the things because I want to have those kind of a sense and also pretty much feelings that if you capture something, you frame it. You not just frame it, also you frame a story in it. So basically, each frame have their own story. And about my traveling, well, actually, I haven't I haven't traveling so much because I just went to Bali and Bali and also Lombok because there was a trip from my office. Well, I cannot manage because quite a bit challenging to have a day off from your work and then you go traveling with all of your friends. But I do manage to have a hiking because in Indonesia you can do both. Either you go to the beach or you can go hiking for certain mountains because we do have a certain and also several beauty mountains like Rinjani and also Papandai from the very low until the very high or probably in Irian Jaya. So basically you can pick one of them. I also love hiking. So when do hiking is quite a bit challenging for me because one of my friends told me, he is deliberately asking Z where you want to go hiking. You are not good in hiking and you can get you can give a trouble to the others because you are a bit fat and you are more expressive. You will say, oh, okay, so come on, let's go hiking. And then after that, on the top of it, you will say, come on, let's go home. I want to go home. So my friends were deliberately asking me, Z, please do not going. And you know what? I keep on going. And then I made it. I made it on the top of Papandayan Mountain. And it was such amazing. I mean, I want to prove myself, although I'm a bit expressive, I'm a bit pretty much maybe a little bit too talkative, but I could manage to go on top of that mountain. And I can give a proof to one of my friends who was really so much thought that I was so much nagging person. I can do also go to the top of the mountain. Yeah, that is one of the story things.
Actually, hiking, and if you take your phone, your camera, you can take beautiful pictures. Hiking while up in the mountain, it can give you, I think, several beautiful frames. I like that expression that you said about every frame has a story. I like that perspective. So thank you very much for sharing that with us. And well, of course, I recommend to take a picture of your phone when you're hiking over there. And what about story dream, Azizah?
Okay, so basically, it's quite a bit. Need to go flashback when I was a child. I'm really quite a difficult person to share a point of view. A shy person. Although I'm like this, talkative, but what you saw is not from the very beginning. Because at my younger age, I really quite, have a traumatic because I've joined a reading poem competition because I was too shy at that moment, and my teachers, secretly, make me join the competition, which I didn't know, and then I was standing there on the stage without doing anything, just holding a paper. It was just like shaking, and then because of that trauma, I'm really quite a bit afraid to share my story or share point of view. And then, okay, so because I'm a bit afraid to share my story, and then I go writing. So I'm writing a poem, and then I also writing a journal because I'm quite shy to tell all of the things. But because I want to learn English, all of my poem and all of my journal and also my writing all in English, no matter about the grammar, the tenses, because I just want to write it all of them without knowing by my my siblings, because they sometimes, what is this? So they just write, tear the paper off, and then, oh my God, there is a story inside of that, and yeah, and then I take a learn because writing is also after those kind of bad feelings and my mom passed away, I need something to healing myself, and writing a journal is one of the things. So I write down, especially share a story, or probably put a note of your dream, what exactly you want to do, what makes you sad, and what so on. So probably it's quite a bit an open up question between me and myself by writing a journal, because it also could be a healing, right? Writing is also a healing process. So that is the thing that I like to writing a story.
It is a way to express. So totally really nice, and I'm sorry to hear about your mother. I didn't know, Azizah, and well, I hope that those stories then will go through. And actually, I've been seeing that you are challenging yourself, because even you are having your YouTube channel. I've been seeing you that you are trying to even speak in front. So that shy, I see that you are pushing yourself to challenge that, and it's really nice. it's really nice to see that. I saw one of also in your videos, because you are putting one of my desserts in the weekend. I was waiting for some food video, but when I was watching it, it was more about the green grass, a video, suddenly with a music that turned around. I was like, interesting perspective. And it was like, you take it by your own, you make all the edit and so on.
Yeah, I'm using only with my phone because sometimes you need our time, right? Right, our quality time. We go to the grass field, and then you just taking a video how the leaves are flying and moving around with all of the wind. Sometimes you can catch the birds are singing, and it was quite a bit nice. It sounds really kind of peaceful, especially in a big city in Jakarta. Sometimes quite a bit challenging to find those kind of places. So I'm really blessed and also grateful because there's a corner over there. There's a residence of less people there, and I made this shit. Although that I'm not leaving them, although that I'm not living there, but yeah, I can take a video and just pretending that this is our our neighborhood, and like. 15 minutes from that place is an airport, so you could imagine. I also could see the airplane, but I couldn't manage to take or capture the airplane because probably because of the lights, backlight or something. But it's really quite interesting. Yeah, see the atmosphere. I mean, not too crowded, not so many people. So yeah, it's quite a bit a peaceful moment. That's why I only put not only a bit in writing, and then you can enjoy it by yourself with the sound and also the waving of the tree and also the leaves as well. Because sometimes we don't have to talk too much, but you can feel it. So it's pretty much expressing your idea, but in a blank paper. So you can write anything that you want to write, right? So that is pretty much the idea.
Well, thank you very much for that. And yes, of course, I saw it. I see that in some ways expressing not only a way with words, but also writing them, taking a video. It's a way also of expression. So it's always good to have it. Thank you very much for that, Azizah. And well, I was going to also check in with you because in your account I can see English speaking club with Crystal C. Crystal C.
Yeah.
What is on that? I wanted to check about it. It's like there are meetings to improve your English, practice English, or what is all about on that?
Okay, so basically I was really active in a breakdown English community of where I become the PIC and vice president there for certain times. Like I will probably from 2013 until 2019, and I was the VP there for second period. And after I joined Toastmaster, it seems that I think I have something, because you want to serve to your society, right? I took something from all of the good things, like from Toastmaster, from Breakdown, from any other English club that I got it from a college, and I know desperately how it feels if you want to practice but you don't know where to go. Because if you would like to go to course, it would be paid, and there's a certain of membership fee if you would like to be a member, right? So basically, I would like to provide a place, a safe place that they could manage to practicing their English without worrying about the cost or any environment or judging things. So basically, that's why I provide it the English sessions. So basically, it open for public, for anyone who really interested in English. So because I'm already getting health meeting in a breakdown, so probably I would give them certain things. I'm already getting used to leading a class, but actually it's not a class. It's pretty much more about the focus group discussion. So it opened by the icebreaker, pretty much a game to make the member of the audience feel not shy to speak up their English. Pretty much like when when they start the meeting, they would, or in an offline meeting, they would like standing or side by side, face to face, and then the first side I will ask them to speak out loud and then introduce yourself, like you were mentioning your name, your hobby, and why do you like to speaking or learning English. Well, the other side will be just quiet, silence. Okay, I will give you time. Okay, now you speak as much as loud as you want, and then after that I will make them to stop. Okay, now take turns with this part of the line, and then yeah, because if you're well, actually language is about habit, right? So basically, if you're feeling shy and go to a place that was safe place with the whole atmosphere, welcome, but if you're not practicing your English, it's quite a bit waste, right? So I want them to feel and practice them by themselves and try it, because if they feel it, they know the intention and also the fear. Oh, okay, so I feel the tension. Okay, so this is how is it feel when you do deliver your speech or say something in English with the people that you don't know, or try to introduce yourself, because sometimes in Indonesia basic experience is we already know that there's a partner, but when we want to say you cannot just say the word because you're not getting used to it. So basically I want to say hello, so what can I do for you, right? But sometimes sir, so pretty much you're not getting used to it. So that's the things that we usually face in our society, especially in Jakarta. Most of my friends, they have no partners. So that's why I'm making this session. It's also totally free. So basically, it open up with the open with the icebreaker, and then I will share several sessions, several points, and then I will make them a group discussion, or probably I will share. It's pretty much more like a table topic, I ask the questions to them, and they will respond. What do you think of this quote? And then I will take turns after I gave the quotes. They will give probably, maybe for instance the topic is about changes. So each person in the group in that meeting, they will prepare the quote that related to the changes, and then they will put it on the chat box, and then it will take turn. Okay, everyone, what do you think about this quote? So basically, although that they pretty much have the same answer, but at least they speak up. So I want them to speak up, because they are the things that why we all here practice our English. Because I know the feeling is so much desperate. You want to practice your English, but you have no friends. I mean, you keep on speaking in front of the mirror, which is quite a bit, challenging. I mean, the mirror was still there, but sometimes the mirror could be your enemy. It also could be your friend. So, yeah, so basically you will get a little bit tired. Okay, I need a human to practice my English, not a mirror, right? Although that we have all of the apps that we can download it into our mobile phone, but the connection that we have through the people, you cannot erasing it. Like, and that's also, yes?
Every person in every part of the world can join, right?
Yeah, sure. It's open for
how the people can join these meetings?
Oh, I put the link on my bio. So I usually the session will be on every Sunday, and yes, every Sunday at 7 p.m. where usually I put the post, and also I would mention that you can just click the link for the meeting, because I'm using Google Meet. So everybody just jump in, and basically in this session you don't have to turn on your camera, because most of the people, they feel shy, and so it's preferred to have a speaking ability or learning to speaking. So you don't have to turn on your camera, because sometimes people tend to a bit shy and quite a bit offended if they have to open up their camera. So basically, yeah, it's pretty much more like a small miniature of Clubhouse apps, because you don't have to open up your camera, just a sound of your pictures clinking, blinking, and it seems that you are speaking. Yeah. So
the people just go, enter to your account, they can see we are announcing the meeting for the coming Sunday, and they need to register into the Google Meet, and when it's to start the meeting, so they just start and so on, right?
Yeah. So okay. So the topic, it would be different. I haven't decided the topic for tomorrow, but it will be announced. But the link are still on my bio. Just click it.
Okay, but something that captured my attention. Sorry, is you are having new season. So new season, and then now is share or dare. It's like you are, for example, making for some period and then you stop and how is that?
Okay, so because last year we're having those three terms, like I do the icebreaker and then also share the point, and then we do have a group discussion. But unfortunately, it seems that I'm the only one who speaks more. So I want to change. And in this season, I'm a bit like, they didn't have the meeting for about 2 months. I mean, after 2021, so we just started. I started because I saw when I joined a clubhouse, I got inspired because there's a room talking about truth or dare. Okay, this is quite challenging, truth or dare, but I don't want to say about truth or dare, so that's why I put it share or dare. So basically, I will put the theme on the flyer, like I mentioned before, related with the changes, and then they should prepare their story, share by sharing to us about how was your week that related with the theme or changes, or you want to take a dare. I will ask you or give you a quote, then you will express and also share your opinion with that quote. So basically, it's pretty much a choice. You would like to share or you want to take a dare. I'm the one who will pick up the quotes for you or questions. Yeah, that was the idea.
That's very nice. So we are in the season share or dare, my friends. So take it in consideration and join to these meetings with Azizah and practice your English. So time to time we will try to visiting you, Azizah. Okay. And in this case, every time also we are inviting every guest to play kind of word game. Okay, I will mention or say a word, and you say the first thing that is coming to your mind. Okay, you don't need to give any explanation behind or something. Just the first thought that is coming to your mind. It's okay.
Okay.
Perfect. Languages.
Perfect.
Crystal sea.
Azizah.
Photography.
Picture.
Hiking.
Mountain.
Share.
Beautiful.
Is story.
Telling.
Act and make happen.
A dream. I can make it happen. A dream.
That's wonderful. Culture.
Diversity.
Indonesian.
Island.
Perfect. Thank you very much, Azizah. And I'm just trying to ask you about this. It's like kind of a word game that I'm trying to make with all my guests. And yes, now that I mention it, because I saw also you were act and make it happen. It's like your motto that you are having with you.
Yeah, of course, because life, we live only once, so just making your best, because you never exactly don't know nothing what the future will hold. So just do your best and leave leave the rest to your God, because there will be a lot of possibilities that you need to prepare yourself and do your best. And that's why I need to make it happen, because it will just pop up the opportunity, and you will just like to manage, okay, which after the first or the last one, or probably after the last doors open, you can manage to wait until the other doors open. So yeah, just make the opportunity.
Perfect. And now that we are talking about practicing English language, actually, if you remember, we heard some speech about the power of languages. So the importance even to know languages. Do you know how many languages do you know, Azizah?
Right now, because I have OPA in Korea, and also I'm learning, and because in Toastmaster District 87 we have three languages: Indonesia, English, and also Mandarin. So I learned Hanzi or Mandarin. That's how was Azizah the HSBC Indonesia Toastmaster Club. Only a bit, not completely, not completely, and also probably a little bit of Korean. 안녕하세요, 여러분.
A bit
이름이
of Korean?
아지자. Yeah, because I would love to go to Korea, and also I really adore of their cultures, and I love I love watching Korean drama and Chinese drama these days. So it also helps me to learn of the languages as well, and also I'm a bit learning of German or Dutch. Ich heiße Sie. Only a bit words like danke, pretty much more like that. So yeah, I'm still keep on learning, and also a little bit BSL, British Sign Language, because it seems that really interesting. Although that I love British accents, I'm not saying that I only learning the BSL, not learning the ASL, American sign language, but it's quite a bit challenging, right? So if I'm not mistaken, like a good morning or good afternoon, if I'm not mistaken, because it's really amazing. That's the power of language. You can deliberately understand with any kind of language, but it also empower you to be a better person. It's like we, as completely perfect human, but we need to manage to understand how if we have a person that we love, or probably our friends, they have they cannot hear you and they're using a different languages, would also could give us an inspiration. So it seems that it's really important to us, the one who really have all that we have, being grateful and also learn another languages, not just by speaking, but also the sign language, because it's quite a bit challenging these days. How I also saw there are certain social media when people try to bully, or probably not have the intentions to bully, but that persons didn't manage to hear it completely because he got something right by keep on manage. Because I do have a story. I mean, heard the story that in a cafe there was a waiter or waitress. She managed to learn the BSL language by herself, and then or there's an opportunity. There's a guest, or there is a the customer are waiting for her coffee, but unfortunately, no one understands his language, but that waitress really do understand because she learned it. So from that point of view, so I think we need to have a different perspective. We'll not just have to wait until okay. So I mean, there would be have the the mentor or probably his assistant that would help them. But actually, we also have the responsibility, because as a human being, we are tend to help with others. And we need to help each other and also support each other to make this world a better place. And that's exactly the things. So we could complete all of those things all together with a language. So a language is really powerful. Yeah,
I praise that, and I embrace that words, beautiful words. Azizah, appreciate it for that one. And well, in this case, can you teach me some Indonesian?
Of course, Indonesian. I mean, Indonesian is our national language, but if you actually read all of the Wikipedia, think that Indonesia consists of thousands of islands. Well, actually, they have a different languages in each island, in each territory. So nationally, we do have the Indonesian as our national language. Okay, so what do you want to know? Hello,
for example, I'm telling everyone, welcome. It's breakfast time. So how can I say it in Indonesia? Like welcome to breakfast time.
Okay, selamat datang di sarapan pagi.
Once again.
Okay, selamat datang. It means welcome. Selamat
welcome.
Datang. So, welcome. Selamat datang.
Selamat datang.
Selamat datang. Se, se,
Trrr, trrr.
no, it's when you say speak, speak, speak. Se, speak, se,
Te, ste,
se, selamat.
Talamat,
Ya,
tralamat,
selamat datang.
tralamat data.
Selamat datang.
More or less.
Okay. More
More
or less, that's really good.
tralamat
And
data. Aha.
di sarapan pagi. Breakfast means sarapan pagi.
Sama
Sarapan. Sarapan.
sasamapan. Wow.
Sara, rara, sasa, sarapan, pagi. Pagi means good, morning.
Pagi. Okay.
Yeah.
Pagi.
Pagi.
Oh,
Yeah.
pagi.
You
Okay.
can mention pagi semua. Yeah. Semua means everyone. Jadi pagi
semua.
It's easier.
Oh,
for you.
okay.
Yeah. Pagi semua. Okay. Pagi
Pagi
semua. Selamat. Yeah. Pagi semua. It means hello everyone. Good morning.
Okay. It's
Pagi
quite
semua. Yeah, it's easy, right? Pagi semua.
pagi semua. Yes. But indeed, the breakfast time, it could be quite challenging for me. But thank you very much for the try to make it that appreciated.
My pleasure, my pleasure. It's okay. I mean, if you go to Indonesia, most of the people there are really full of smile, especially if you are foreigners. They will call you Mister. They will call you Mister. What can I do for you? Although they didn't know your language, but they just said, "Hello, Mister."
Okay. Oh, that's wonderful. I expect that soon to visit Indonesia. I haven't been, but it's one of in my bucket list. I need to take pictures. So
Okay.
we will be trying to take some pictures over there as well. Well, I mean, we have it, and obviously we cannot go. We are slowly finishing, but without asking, because this is breakfast time, okay? And I would ask you, what is your best breakfast dish that you like, or what you can recommend us for breakfast in Indonesia? Something that you can tell us for breakfast from your side.
So from my side, I'm a bit different because I like fruit as my breakfast because that is healthy. But most of the Indonesian people, they do have breakfast with more complete dishes. You know, there's a rice, there's a beef, and also in the ingredients, it's quite a bit strong, especially for some people. So in Indonesia, probably in breakfast time, we usually have fried rice. Rice.
Okay.
Yeah. Fried rice is pretty the general one. But for the other one, it's probably nasi uduk. We call it what we call it. So it was a rice, but it will manage with all of the coconut. You know, the water for the coconut. You make it with the rice, mix with the rice, and it will get you a different flavor. And then you will get the an egg with the rice. And also there would be, you know, a bit spicy actually. I mean, if you're not really used to, because the spicy is not from the sauce, it's because from the chili.
From the chili, yes.
Yeah. They mix all of the. I think in Mexico also they have the really the best chili, right? I think you already, if you are from Mexico, I think you're already familiar with the chili and also the spicy thing, because for some foreigners, they're a bit shocked when they notice, wow, it's really hot, because they have a different chili. Like in Bali, they have a different chili. In Jakarta, they have a different chili. So that's it. But for the general one, there's a boiled egg with the chili on top of it, and they mix all of the chili there, and it's served with the rice as well. So we call it nasi uduk.
Nasi uduk.
Yeah, we call it nasi uduk. Yeah.
Okay.
I
will Google it, and I will try to figure out to take a picture about it. But thank for sharing it. Thanks for sharing it. If you later on can write it as well in the comment, it could be really great to have it.
Okay,
Because
nasi uduk. Okay, I will write it down for you.
and
Nasi uduk. Okay, that is how we wrote it. Nasi uduk.
oh, nasi uduk. Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, Azizah. So we could have nasi uduk.
Yes.
We will
If
figure
you.
out, and for sure I'm trying to challenge myself also in the cuisine. I like to cook lately, so maybe if I see it, we will try to make it. But I will look for it, the recipe, how to do it, and maybe
Yeah, it's quite a
I
bit
will try.
challenging.
Yes.
Quite a bit challenging. And for the Indonesia, they have a fantastic street food beside the hotel, because sometimes the hotel is quite a bit expensive and the taste not too much really. But you can go to the street food everywhere. They are everywhere. You can taste it all.
Perfect. No, thank you very much, Azizah. Appreciate it for this chat today. We were talking about the power of the languages. So very important, practicing English, join to the meetings that our colleague, our wonderful Azizah is having on Sundays. Normally we have the new season share or there. So it's a place to improve, to practice your English. And well, contact Azizah. And all. Thank you very much, Azizah. Appreciate it.
Thank
good,
you.
Good almost evening for you. Still
Oh,
it's
still afternoon. Still afternoon. Still
afternoon. Okay, still afternoon. And well, yes, we are starting the afternoon here over here in Poland. So we will start the weekend Saturday afternoon. Glad to talk with you once again, Azizah. Appreciate it. How can we say bye bye, adios in Indonesia?
Indonesia, sampai jumpa.
Shumpai dumpa?
Sampai jumpa.
Sampai dumpa.
Yeah.
Sampai dumpa. We have here someone wrote something, Sangat Menarik. What is it?
It's really interesting. Really interesting.
Yes? Oh, okay. Oh, nice. Thank you very much, Six. And once again?
Sampai jumpa.
Sampai jumpa.
Okay, I will write it down. Sampai jumpa. Sampai jumpa. See you later.
Oh, yeah. Okay, yes. The power of languages with Azizah. Sampai jumpa. See you, friends. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you, Gerardo. Have a nice afternoon. And
afternoon.
well.
Bye-bye.
Bye.